This is Total Outdoor Programming.
All right, we're back from our successful squirrel hunt. I'm going to show you how you can skin these, and there's several different ways to do it. This way here is one of the fastest ways I've found. Squirrels are kind of tough to get the skin off, so I'm going to show you how to skin one with a truck. First thing that you're going to do is start with the back legs. What you want to do is cut. You can use a regular knife or whatever. I'm using a scalpel just because I had it laying around and it makes it nice and easy. Just want to cut a ring in the skin right around the legs. This is the back legs here that we're working on. We're going to repeat the process on the other hind leg. Just cutting a circle in the skin all the way around the leg. Until it's freed up like that on both legs. Now you're going to go and connect those two cuts in the center, just like your case skinning raccoon or something for a fur. Start on one side, go all the way through to the other side, and do your best to avoid getting the meat, but it happens sometimes. Put your knife tip underneath. You can pretty much slide it around. I got the meat pretty bad there, so I'll try not to do that. Just connect it all the way around. The other side, just be careful not to cut towards your own finger. Okay, so we've just made a connection from one side all the way around to the other side. Through the skin. I'm just going to free it up again right here where I took a little bit too deep of a cut into the meat. The next step, now we've connected it from side to side. I freed it up just a little bit around these legs where I made too deep of a cut. And the next step, we're going to go find the tail, and you want to cut through the tail but leave it still attached to the back skin. So basically you're going to go right in above the poop hole and you're going to cut through. You're going to find that tail and feel the tailbone there, and you're just going to feel for a little joint in there. You can also use side cutters if you're having a problem with it. But once you find that little joint, it should pretty much pop free. There it goes. Careful not to cut yourself. And then you just want to free it up until you can see the skin. Excuse me. You just want to free it up until you can see the skin all the way through. But the tail is still attached to the back skin, so the tail's still on there. And it's all freed up all the way around. That's basically the hardest part. Now the next step, we're going to use the truck. And the way that we use the truck is it's just going to hold this tail in place, and we'll pull up and it'll basically undress the squirrel all the way down to its front legs. And then we'll take over from there again. Okay, so now we've freed it up on the back here. The tail's still attached to the skin. It's cut from one leg to the other, and then a circle cut right above each foot. All I'm going to do is take the tail and lay it underneath the tire, so when I back up, it's going to roll over to the top of the tail right in this area here and just hold it in place. Okay, so now we've backed the truck over the tail here. Just try and make sure that it's centered on there. And all you're going to do at this point is get a hold of those two back legs and just gently pull up. You want to kind of go gently. If you go too fast, you can, actually tear the meat. You want to try and avoid that. So hopefully everything goes smooth here. I'll go as gentle as I can, pull it up, and it should undress it basically all the way down to the neck and the front feet. I'm going to make sure and have my tools here, a pair of side cutters and a scalpel so I can cut it once I get it to that point. Okay, ready? Hold those back legs and just gently pull up. Be a little bit careful right around the stomach area there. And just keep gently pulling. It'll go towards the front legs. Just ease it on up. The main thing is to try not to bully it. Do that, you'll get yourself in trouble. Sometimes if you have spots where you shot it, that can cause issues too. Here's where it was shot, head. When you hit those spots, you're best to go ahead and take your knife and just kind of free it up past that a little bit. Now I'm all the way up to my front legs here, so at this point I can just work my hand through, ease it out this way. Same thing on this leg, work my finger through, ease it out that way. So you just work your finger through and ease it back, and it'll pull it all the way out to what would be the front of the leg. This is where you want to use your side cutters, or you could use your scalpel and cut through the joint there. It's easier just to have these on hand. Don't puke, Dave. Cut through each of the front legs like that. And of course you're not going to eat anything on the head, so at that point you can just cut right through. Just cut through the neck region and just find the joint in there and it'll pop right through, and that's how you clean it. At this point here you can go back, side cutters again, remove the back legs, and there you go. The only thing left to do is to remove the guts from the inside, and that's just your standard procedure. Just make a little cut right here, reach in and grab them, pull them on out, cut it off, and you're done. That's how you skin a squirrel with the truck, and hopefully this helps and makes it a little bit easier to get that skin off, which can usually be a tough process.